What's going on, paisanos? V here, coming at you guys with another market watch. Now, YCS Dusseldorf just ended, and we have a lot of cards in the market to talk about. A lot of things are changing. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are placing their chips on newer decks and swapping off Lunar Lights and going over to this new kind of deck that's almost like a FTK, but not an FTK, but for real though, it's almost like a FTK deck, as well as a majority of decks in general. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players still don't have hope for Subterrors, even though they had a pretty good showing. Even you know, showing up to the top 8. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players don't have hope really for Altergeist. I think there's a bit of a confusion with part of Extravagance and what Altergeist looks like. I'm gonna have my Altergeist deck profile come up later on this week, and I'll help you guys out if you guys are looking to play Altergeist and are confused. Little hint, my Altergeist friends, the answer is Summon Limit. For any other Yu-Gi-Oh player out there looking to play even Strikers, your deck's phenomenal. Technically, you won a YCS this weekend. Technically. And I think there's a lot of other decks out there in the meta that's really good right now, besides the one that won. By the way, let's be honest, the only reason we're talking about Orcus and not about Salamangreat's winning, because someone forgot to declare their attack phase and attack. Anyway, guys, look at the meta. It's really crazy, and a lot of cards are moving up in the meta, like Decode Talker. A card which had a market price of roughly around $17, and I remember this card being a lot lower, to be honest with you. Looking at it, it's actually about $25. After that one's gone, we're going to be seeing it hit around $31 for a Decode Talker. It's a pretty good card, I ain't gonna lie, and yeah, it was dirt cheap forever. The weird thing about Decode Talker is, and seeing this right now, I don't know if this is going to remain high value of a card. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Decode Talker start going back down in value after, what, this weekend? This new weekend coming through? Not that the card's bad, the card's always been good. And I think that Decode Talker should be a card that every Yu-Gi-Oh player should have. Whether it's the Ultra Rare, which is the best version, or the Ultra Rare. Hell, the card even comes with Common. It's still a great card to have as a Yu-Gi-Oh player, and everybody should have this because we're in the Link era. And you're going to want to play one of the better Link Protection type cards. With that said, guys, hopefully you do have your Decode Talkers, and if you don't, just wait, because I think this card's going to be going down in value. Excuse me. Look at Vanity's Fiend, one of the blowout cards for this weekend. Vanity's Fiend has always been a card that I love. I love this card. You don't have to convince me that this is a good card. With Burning Abyss coming out, it's much more easier for Yu-Gi-Oh players, especially Burning Abyss players, to bring out Vanity's Fiend. You do your full Burning Abyss combo, and then you slide by Vanity's Fiend for the sake of lulz. Hell, you can do Beatrice with a Vanity's Fiend, and that about does it for a lot of people. Now, this card is, it comes in multiple rarities. We have another ultimate rarity in its original set. It's insanely high in value. I'm not even going to go there. But as far as ultimate rare, OTS Pack 1 Vanity's Fiend, the market price has this card around $16, and yeah, it's actually about that price point. Now, I feel like it went a little bit high from its original price. I felt like it was a lot lower, but the market price actually just coincided with the average price of this card. It's still relatively high for this card, to be honest with you, and that's because every Yu-Gi-Oh player bought this card, went in on this card quickly. Vanity's Fiend's a phenomenal card, and hopefully you have yours. If you don't have the ultra rare, don't worry about it. There's other versions. I mean, besides like Cyberdark Impact, which is really, really high in value, besides the Champion Pack Rare, which you shouldn't really have, the Bowser Legends Vanity's Fiend, the Ultra Rare version, is $1, and there's tons of them in the market. About 43 price listings. Market price has a card roughly around $1.71. Not a big deal, you can get it Ultra Rare. It does come in rare, it comes in common, it comes all over the place. But if you want an Ultra Rare one, it's dirt cheap, we should get it. Moving forward, Majesty's Fiend. Now, this card got zero talk about, zero play this weekend. But let me explain to you like this. Whenever Vanity's Fiend makes its way into the main deck, we see Majesty's Fiend make its way into the side deck. We saw this in the past during the Burning Abyss Shadow era, and I guarantee you we will be seeing this in the future. Majesty's Fiend has two printings, one super rare, which is about almost $2, and the Primal Origin version, the secret rare version of Majesty's Fiend. Card price has us roughly around $7, and first generally played is about $7.50. I thought it hits around $8 for Majesty's Fiend. Now, you don't have to buy a full playset. If you're looking to play this card, I would say get 2. You're not really going to swap out 3 for 3. You're just going to be adding Majesty's Fiend into your main deck if Vanity's Fiend makes the main deck. You understand? So if we're seeing 3 main deck Vanity's Fiend, people just add in 2 Majesty's Fiend just to help lock the opponent down. Moving forward, guys, Summon Limit was another card that is seeing play. By the way, Altergeist players, hopefully you have this already. I should have probably mentioned the fact that you might want to get this already. Now, if you don't have this, I think it's pretty safe to say that Konami's going to reprint Summon Limit, a solo print listing from Light and Destruction, in the new OTS pack come this April. I think it's pretty easy to see that happening. Around April, what, 6th, 7th? we got a new OTS pack. So don't go crazy if you don't have this, okay? But look at the price of Summon Limit, it's about $350 for a Summon Limit, a common. Well, that price actually is about $725. There's only one listing of it, by the way. And after that $725 listing is gone, Summon Limit becomes a $14 common. A $14 common for this card. Like I said, guys, hopefully you guys have yours already. This card's really easy to get. If you can still raid your quarter box at your locals, do it. It's a really expensive common card. And if you're looking to lock your opponent down, even if you're not playing Ultigeist, we see Strikers play this card. And not even just Strikers, a lot of decks are playing this card because once you go full combo on board, flipping up a Summon Limit just allows you to win that much more better. And I think that a lot of you players are running to this card because of that. Up next, Twin Twisters. You know, ways to stop Summon Limit, that card. The original Shadows of Valhalla version of Twin Twisters is hitting near $7. We see a couple of $6 listings, but it's going to be hitting $7 soon, higher than its market price of $6.30. The Ultra Red Twin Twisters are almost near $5s. They're about $4.50s. The Breakers of Shadows original print Twin Twisters are $5. The Commons are almost near $5. And the Megatins are $5. So every Twin Twisters, for the most part, I think this way, is $5, except Secret Rare, which is about $7. You just need these. You just need a play set of these. And hopefully you guys get your Secret Rare ones. That is the best rarity. Up next, guys, Brionac, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Now, I don't remember seeing this card see that much play or much huge impact on the meta this past weekend. At YCS DUSSELDORF, comrade. No, that's Russia. Anyway, Brionac DT1s are $28. In fact, there's a bunch of them. You got 11 War, you got 6 War, all after $28 for a dual terminal Brionac. Looking at Brionac from Duelist Saga, well, that's $20 for Duelist Saga. I had an original market price of around $9, by the way. Looking at Brionac Hidden Arsenal, the Secret Rare, that's about $20. Brionac Super Rare, this is about 8s. I mean, there's 23 of them at 8, and after that, there's 10 of them at 12, and then it hits like $15. But you got big walls for Super Rare. Then you got Brionac Gold Series. That's right, Gold Brionac. That guy's about almost near $20. About 19 currently right now, higher than his $4 market price. But yeah, Gold Rare Brionacs are money. Listen, I don't know what you're doing with your life when you're debating on spending $20 on a Gold Rare Brionac, when you have a Secret Rare Brionac, when you have a Dual Saga Brionac, or you spend $8 more and you get the best version, which is DT Brionac. I don't know who's doing this buyout, but man, they're just shotgunning the market pretty hard. Next, guys, Effect Veiler, Ultimate Rare. It's a good card. Seeing a lot of play this weekend, and getting harder to find as time goes on. I covered this card not long ago. We're seeing unlimited late play for about 47. There's only one after that. It's about 54. The next one's about 60. That's for your playset of Veiler. They're each solo print listings. For first edition Veilers, we're talking about 76 for one. Then we got 91. Then we got 100. After that, 100 for a playset, I'm sorry. And then after that, Effect Veiler's price for first edition is $200 for Ulti Effect Veiler. I don't know what you're going to do, guys out there in Konami land, but you got to fix it. Oh, yeah, by the way, I did a live stream last night, and I pulled it evenly matched. I have my playset, and I want to do something for it. I was supposed to mention this in the beginning of the video. Sorry about that. I have a playset of this. I don't want the evenly match, so I might do like a little contest or something like that. If you guys want to look at that cool little Konami case, and inside has an evenly match. It's a Megaton one, but it's an evenly goddamn match. So I might be doing like a contest or maybe some kind of raffle or something to give this away to you guys. I haven't figured it out yet. But one of you guys are going to be getting this gorgeous looking evenly match in this amazing case that my distributor gave to me to give to one of you guys. Well, they gave it to me for me, but whatever. You guys have it. I don't want it. Okay. Other versions of Effect Veiler, including the Dual Saga Effect Veiler. Price point of this card is roughly near $9. Now, Effect Veiler is weird like that. Once ultis get crazy high in value, the second best version is Dual Saga. In fact, looking at Dual Saga Effect Veiler, it was bought out in the past. It used to be a $5 card, got bought out. Now we're kind of seeing it happening right now. There's 10 prices listed, and the card prices are going high. It's going to be hitting $10 soon. After that, you got the Duelist Revolution, which is another good Effect Veiler, and that's pretty much two good Effect Veilers. Most of your players go for Dual Saga, though. Droll and Luckbird's on a card that keeps going higher and higher and higher and higher in the market. Droll and Luckbird was a card that saw a lot of play throughout the side decks this weekend, and is it loaded? Okay. And Droll and Luckbird is going higher, as I stated. Looking at the market price, it's about $56. But this is for Ulti, by the way, for OTS Pack 8. But it's actually $59. In fact, Droll and Luckbird quickly hits $60. Now, if you want the other versions, no big deal. I got you. Super Red Droll and Lockbirds are going near $30. Market price of that is $23 for super rares from OTS Tournament Pack 1. Legendary Collection Kaiba Droll Lockbirds, well, they're hitting 29. So I mean, there's one over here for 27 for unlimited. The first editions are 28s, and their market price is $20. The rare Droll Lockbirds with a market price of $15, oh, you know, they're 30 for Droll Lockbird. And if you want Droll Bird, it's only $194.99 for Droll Bird. It's a deal. Listen, I said it before, I'll say it again. With the other hand trap, Ghost Ogre, being a great card, and being a card that's very expensive because it's hard to get, and as we move away from that, as we move away from the pack that that Ghost Ogre comes in, it's gonna get more money because it's a harder to get hand trap. That's the point we've been in for since what, Maximum Crisis, I want to say. Technically longer, but definitely Maximum Crisis would release the Ash Blossom. Looking at Droll and Lockbird, from OTS Pack 8. Guys, it's gonna get higher. It's gonna this is the thing I keep saying over and over again because I really mean it. It's gonna get more expensive. Hopefully you have yours now. You can still get it now because it's gonna go higher. It's gonna go like it's non-negotiable. It's gonna hit 70, and that's me lowballing it. So hopefully you can go and trade for your Droll and Lockbirds. Obviously, if you want to get the OTS pack, you want to get the Ultra Rare, sure, they're gonna go down in value. That one's not. Mark my words. Up next, Mythical Beast Shaco King. In fact, Mythical Beasts in general. Now, we saw almost no Pendulums really do anything in the top tier without this YCS event that we've seen so far as the deck list. There's still top 64 deck list. We still have the YCS 2 deck list. And, yeah, of course, regional deck list. So there's a good chance Pendulum Editions are in there somewhere. With that said, Mythical Beast Shaco King from Extreme Force, the only printing, by the way. Market price has this card at $15. It's $17. Luckily, if you are looking to play Pendulums, you only need 2 of these. No big deal. Mythical Beast Master Cerebus is going up in value. Market price has this at 7. It's actually at 6 for 2018 Megaton Mythical Beast Master Cerebus. It's a lot of money for Cerebus. The Extreme Force version of Cerebus are near $10 for first edition, higher than a $4 market price. Magical Cerebus is doing things. I mean, this is what Yu-Gi-Oh players do. They're like, okay, what's the next hardest thing to get? Alright, let's buy that out. Good luck to everybody else who's slow. I love Pendulums, but goddamn, this price. If I had to buy Pendulums right now, I wouldn't do it for this price point. For that, I would invest in Salamangreats. Not that Pendulums are a bad deck, but these prices are really stupid. And to be honest with you, they're gonna get reprinted. It's inevitable. Up next, Royal Prison came out in Order of Chaos, and only in Order of Chaos as a rare. Its effect states, it's a trap card by the way, continuous trap card. Its effect states, monsters cannot be special summoned from the graveyard. Period. I don't know if there's an errata, there's another text, or what's happening here, but that's not a bad effect for a card that only came out in Order of Chaos. Royal Prison has a 17-cent market price, and looking over here, it's 10 cents. Now, I'm not saying this card's going to be a blowout card, I'm not saying this card's going to be the new meta, but I am saying it's a pretty good effect for a card that that nobody really knows about. Guys, you should probably get your playset of this card. It's dirt cheap. It's really cheap. Add it on an order that you're already currently doing. It's a good card to get. You can R9 it. What's that? Less than $1? It's insane. And I think it's a card that a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players have definitely forgotten about. That definitely can show viability within the meta in the future. Up next, Trap Trick. Another card that we saw play at the YCS. I don't agree with this, to be honest with you. We saw 3 Trap Trick, 3 Sanctum, 1 Scythe. Not a big fan of that. That ratio. Just something about it annoys me. But looking at Trap Trick, it definitely went up throughout the weekend. Market price is about $30, and it's actually hitting near $31 for unlimited. First edition Trap Tricks will be looking around $33 roughly. Now, I like this card a lot. I think it definitely has a lot of playability, but I think it's a great reprint target. And in fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Soul Fusion reprints coming soon. It just wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. They're great cards, but the reprints of Soul Fusion, yeah, Trap Trick's definitely a great reprint. A Mega 10 target, 100%. Looking at it right now, it's about $31. If you don't have yours, well, don't worry, just wait. It's going to get reprinted in Mega 10. Up next, Survivors, the Ancient and Ascendant. Cards is about $7.50 market price. Unlimited Light plays about $6. First edition is about $6.80, less than $7. This card saw play at the Yu-Gi-Oh event, but just like Burning Abyss players realize, it does nothing. It does nothing. So that's the reason the price point didn't really spike high in value. Top Logic Bomber Dragon is a card every Yu-Gi-Oh player should have a one of. Hands down. The market price didn't really change. I just want to cover this because I want you guys to understand that it's not that expensive, and you should have one. Look at that 2018 Mega 10 Mega Pack Mega Fruit. Top Logic Bomber Dragon, $5.60 market price. It's about almost under $6. Looking at Decode the Duelist, Top Logic Bomber Dragon, market price has card roughly around $7, and Unlimiteds are about $7. First edition, $7.55. I think you should get Decode the Duelist first original print first edition just cause, but it's not that expensive, and I'm dead serious. This card wins games. Look at the YCS this past weekend. It's a great example of this card becoming the card that just messes any Yu-Gi-Oh player that's really like spam or aggro. You just pop one of these bad boys on board, and you're like, okay, deal with this. Moving forward, Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf keeps going higher in value. It's really hard to keep a track on this card. Beginning of the weekend, it was around $7 to $8. Looking at the market price is $11. And for a first edition near mint, you could have yours at a low price of $12 for Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf. $12 for a rare in Savage Strike. It's fair to say, my friends, this game is growing. We're getting a lot of players. Konami is underproducing inventory for more and more players coming into this game because a lot of these players are new, getting excited about the game because the meta looks really healthy. Also, Magic the Gathering is messing up badly. Those players are coming through. Dragon Ball Super, I got you, bro. Don't worry about your crappy formats or your stupid promotional things that you screw stores over. I got you coming back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! Is growing substantially. This is not a maybe. This is not a kinda. This game is exploding. Unfortunately, Konami underproduces stock and inventory at many levels, except the secondary distributor level, unfortunately. We're seeing Savage Strike be sold everywhere. Most distributors don't have it. I know. Trust me. I own a card shop. I make a couple of calls. Most distributors, my two distributors don't have it. Konami themselves doesn't have it. Savage Strike booster boxes. And for Soul Burner, don't worry about it. Sold out. You literally have to go to Walmart or you go to your store and get wrecked over the table. We're talking $15, $20, as high as $25 for one structure deck. It's insane, guys. But looking at Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf, it's an indication of Savage Strike and how this card should have been a secret rare. Looking at it right now, guys, $12 is really, really high in price. You also need 3 of these for a rare. I would wait if I was you guys. That's what I would do. I think Konami should apologize to the Yu-Gi-Oh community, and by apologize, I mean making this card a super rare in OTS pack. Normally, they don't do it that soon. But Konami, you should do it. You messed up. You underproduced for a huge demand on cards that now what? What are you going to do? We're going to have to buy these at 12s? You should work something out to play. That's what I'm going to say. Moving forward, though, guys, we got a lot of things to talk about, like Soul Burner and how it's being sold for about $15 to $16 on TCG Player. Ash Blossom Joy Spring is still an $8 common. So if you go to your local Walmart and you don't mind getting Salamangreats, but you already have Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, no big deal. You see, for $2, you could buy the structure deck if you buy it at Walmart. Because the $8 you're going to have in value that you put into this, well, that's going to be sold for your Ash Blossoms. So technically, you're paying $2 for a structure deck minus Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. It's actually really cool. Also, Springs are $1. Fusion of 5 is another rare from Savage Strike, and it's going higher in market. We're seeing this card hit near $2. There's a bunch of walls, but Yu-Gi-Oh players are still breaking through for a rare. I can't say old school, but a rare that, let's be honest, Yu-Gi-Oh players might play one of or two of max, and still hitting near $2. One of the blog cards this weekend, hands down, one of the biggest blog cards is Fantastical Dragon Phantazmay. Market price of this card at $99. Well, it's low, $95. It easily goes back up to $100, but it's about $95 for Fantastical Dragon Phantazmay. Congratulations! You join the ranks of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, Dragonic Diagram, Infinite Permanence, Borrelsword Dragon. Congratulations, Fantastical Dragon Phantazmay. Except, the thing about this card is, it's still overpriced. It's an overpriced, insanely expensive card, and it's in a set, once again, Savage Strike, that's not being printed, and we have to wait for a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players have to wait until the special edition of Savage Strike, where hopefully Konami overprints. Let's be honest, they usually plan things ahead, so there's not going to be much of special edition, so look for that in your locals or buy it online. What I'm trying to say is this card's still going to maintain a high price point in value. It's still going to see play, and the only way to compensate this card's high price value if Konami released Max C at 3 in the ban list. This card would just go away. Some of you players might disagree with me and might play both of them. And I think that can happen. You can play both of them. But I think with Maxi going to 3 makes it a lot easier for Yu-Gi-Oh players to have answers to this card and many other cards on the board. Definitely comment below. I'd love to know what you guys' thoughts on that. Pot of Extravagance is going lower in value. It did almost nothing this weekend. We saw it in very few decks. And the only deck that really is running Pot of Extravagance is Subterrors and Ultigeist. I think Necros, maybe Necros, but definitely Subterrors and Altergeist. For the most part, most other decks don't run Pot of Extravagance whatsoever. This card came out roughly around $75, hit a high of $78. Market price has this card roughly around $70, and we're seeing the markup show this card to be around $65 for Pot of Extravagance. So, what's happening with Pot of Extravagance? Pot of Greed if you don't play Extract. That's what the card literally says. Or if you play Extract but not always use it, Pot of Greed, once again. I think Pot of Extravagance is still a phenomenal card. I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players enjoy playing this card, but the price point was off the gate too expensive for a card that's used in not many decks. With that said, I think Pot of Extravagance definitely has viability in the meta, whether it's the current or the future. And I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are excited to play this card. But not now. It's just not happening. It's just not going down. We're not seeing many decks see much play, and in fact, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are still disrespecting Altergeist, a deck which is hit so hard in the ban list, in the OCG, but it's still getting up and slapping decks around. Can we just focus on that? Because that's happening. Here in the TCG, I think Altergeist is one of the best decks. I still think it's a phenomenal deck, and it uses about at least 2 of these, maybe even 3. Listen, I'm not trying to ride Altergeist too hard. I'm just trying to tell you what it is. Looking at OCG, that deck's still doing things. It's slapped in the ban list really hard. Same with Strikers, though. So, and they don't play that. I'm just throwing it out there for you guys. Up next, Psychic Wheelder. Market price of this card is roughly around $21. Before the weekend happened, it was a $25 card. It recently bought off from its $14 original price point. Looking at the card right now in the market, it's about $20 to $21. It saw some play, but not as much play. And a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players that are holding this card, I was just wondering, V, do I keep this card? Do I sell this card? What do I do with Psychic Wheeler? It's a hard question to ask, to be honest with you. I think with Burning Abyss coming out Dark Neostorm, this card can see possible play in there. With Salamangreat, it's currently in the meta. We know it's kind of seeing play, but not as much play as it should, but definitely can't have the potential to see more play. Can. We know with future releases, it can have play. The card's really good, actually. We know it's good. This is no question about it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players that play this card this weekend played also E-Telly and Ghost Ogre, cards you could bring out. Really cool as well. And I think Psychic Wheeler definitely has viability within the future meta. I do. With that said, will it hold this high price point? I don't think so. I think it's going to go down in price. Now, I personally own 3 Psychic Wheelers. I'm going to hold mines. I'm not selling mines because I think it will have potential play, and I don't want to go off and scramble and buy a Psychic Wheeler. But it's up to you if you want to do that. I just think it's going to go lower in value. But it's still a phenomenal card. That's the way I see it. Which Operation Witcher Strike, boys, is looking good so far. We haven't hit $10 yet, but we're getting near there. Market price just broke $12 the past 24 hours, and hopefully it'll hit $10, and we could buy this card. Let's do it. Operation Witcher Strike. Up next, guys, Trickster's Life Stage is $2, and that's about $1.97 too high. I think there's deck builds of Tricksters that can use Trickster's Life Stage. I haven't looked at it because I don't care. But Trickster's art deck definitely that's in the meta right now. And if you're gonna sleep on Tricksters, well, it'll be hard to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes. Whenever you play against a Trickster player, they will wreck you if you don't plan against this deck. Next, Winged Dragon and Raw Spear Mode. Those Pack Battle City versions of Ultra Rares are about $38. Market price is $17, by the way. The Circuit Break, the special edition version of Winged Dragon and Raw Spear Modes, they're about almost near $11. And that's the market price now, but these cards forever were like $4. And even that was expensive. Spear Mode was a card that didn't see much play throughout this week at the YCS in Dusseldorf. Yeah, it didn't. It really didn't. And had Spear Mode saw play, man, we would have a different YCS. You do your acid dot combo, I give you a Spear Mode, you're ripping your hair out, I'm laughing, Judge is laughing, your dad wants to text you, LOL, but you can't get your phone because you get in trouble at Yu-Gi-Oh! Events. Let's fast forward over to Salamangreat players. You got your Salamangreat combo. You put a monster on board for no goddamn reason other than have a monster on board. So now you have 3 with two links and a monster. I'm like, oh, Spirit Mode? Is it 2 links or is it the Gazelle? Whatever. 3 monsters. I go, oh, you look hungry. Eat Spirit Mode. You eat Spirit Mode. You look at your trap cards 5,000 times, knowing they don't do nothing, but maybe there's something they could do. Maybe the text on your traps change. Maybe you can read it. Oh, maybe they changed. It didn't, by the way. I come in, big dick and a twin twister, slap it down, breaking up your back row. In this situation, I'm playing Sky Strikers, but you can imagine any deck you play. Hell, you can imagine Battery Man, as long as you have a Spirit Mode against Salamangreats, and you just OTK your opponent. What I'm trying to say is, we didn't see much play of Winged Dragon on Spirit Mode, and this card's amazing. The fact that we didn't see play is shocking. The card is kind of expensive, but definitely a needed card. Moving focus in the market, Lava Golem saw almost saw no play. Now, the difference between Lava Golem and Spirit Mode is obviously 3 and 2. But with Lava Golem is a little added text. You see, when you play Lava Golem, especially the DT Lava Golem, which is like $10, you can't, what is it? You can't normal summon or set the turn you bring a Lava Golem out. Okay, that's the only thing. Now your opponent's take 1,000 life points is good if you're getting your time. I get it. But with that said, I think with Lava Golem is a card that certain decks can play. One of the best decks that can play Lava Golem in the meta right now is Pendulum Magician. Any deck that doesn't need a normal summon but can still do combo plays, like even Burning Abyss, can play Lava Golem. That's what I'm trying to say. I think it's still a phenomenal card. I personally like Pharaonic Guardian First Edition, but DT Lava Golems are hitting $10. Market price is $5. Moving forward, Orcustrated Return was another card that's kind of saw some play, not really. This card, to me, Orcustrated Return is not good, and not even kind of good until Dark Neostorm. That's all I feel about Orcustrated Return. If we're not in Dark Neostorm era, this card's useless to me. Looking at it though, we're seeing the market hit about $9, and we're seeing right here about $9, almost at $9 for Orcustrated Return, a card that came out in Soul Fusion. I'm not crazy about this card. I'm probably not even gonna get it when the next set comes out. But if you are looking to get it, you should have gotten it already, basically. It's pretty expensive for this card, and for the most part, it's not really doing much. Alza Entity, as a thought, is about $1.50 in the market. Oh, no, it might be rising. No, $1.50 in the market, I'm joking. It's $1.50 in the market for this card. You know, so, yeah. Same thing like with Kali. Kali Yuga, the card, the one that, like, Pendulum's version of Azathoth, that's like $1. And, yeah, I don't know, it's just dumb. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. This matters right here. The spell card. That's what that matters. That's the only thing that needs to be hit, by the way. Quacky Mirror Dragon was used in one deck profile, and the market went crazy for it. Original price of this card is roughly, the market price of this card is roughly around $5. This is for Ultimate Rare Quacky Mirror Drago. Unlimited Light played there $7 right off the gate, breaking the $5 wall. There's only 2 pages on the second page for First Edition. Well, it's about $25 for Quacky Mirror Drago. I don't know. I don't know, market. I don't know what to tell you guys. That's dumb. If you don't want to spend $25 on Quacky Mirror Dragon Ultimate Rare, goddamn market. What have we become? Up next, Borrelsword Dragon. You know, the card you definitely need. Now, I get asked a good amount of times if someone should get the Borrelsword Dragon or not. I get asked a pretty good amount of times. And my answer to that is always, do you have your invite? If you have your invite, the answer is no. You don't need Borrelsword Dragon up until Nationals. And at that point, it might see play, it might not see play, it might get a reprint. Nevertheless, it won't be as high, hopefully, by Nationals. And my answer is, you don't have your invite. The next question is, do you want it? Because that's how you get your invite. Borrelsword Dragon. Market price of this card is roughly around $91. Unlimited is about $90. Oh, look, it went down. First editions, about $90. So it's safe to say that Borrelsword is about $90. Unlike Fantastical Dragon Phantazmay, you need one of these. And unlike Fantastical Dragon Phantazmay, you need one of these. Next, guys, evenly matched. That you can win. I don't know if I should do a contest or giveaway. I really don't know. But it could be a thing. This evenly matched, the market price is $34. Almost at $35. But it's actually $33 for evenly matched. So you'll be winning a $33 card. In a cool case. Look at the Circuit Break evenly matched from its original print. $35 market price. It's around that $35, in fact, $36 price point. Same with Unlimited. It's Unlimited first edition evenly matched from original print is about $36. It's kind of weird. Next, Artifact Sanctum. Well, Artifact Sanctum is being bought out right now. Please come back later on. Looking at the 2015 Artifact Sanctums, they're about $5. Looking at the Primal Origin Artifact Sanctums, they're about $6. Looking at the Secret Rare, the one everyone should be buying Artifact Sanctums, you are looking to buy Artifact Sanctums, they're hitting their $6 as well. Now, I don't agree with this. I really don't. Which one's this one? Okay. I don't agree with this at all because I think if you want to do this, run 2 side, be smart, don't be dumb. But looking at Artifact Scythe from Primal Origins, that's also hitting about $15. In fact, hits it relatively quickly for the limited edition one, the ultra rare. It quickly goes up to $19, by the way. 2015 Megaton Artifact Size. Well, they're $10 on the market price, and they're hitting about $11. After that, they quickly hit about $13 or $14. There's not many prices, by the way. There's 3 prices over here. 2015 Megaton Artifact Size. There's 8 prices. Original print Artifact Size from Primal Origins. $8 market price. 13 available listings is $10. Now, unlike these that got bought out crazily, if you want to buy Artifact Psi, you can still buy it for $10. Let me preface in saying I don't agree with this. I don't agree with Artifact Psi. Not that I think it's bad, I'm just not too crazy about the card in the meta. Could it be good? Yes, I always thought this card was a great card. When everyone was freaking out over not during that, it was a more attack. I'm like, Psi's the best card for the deck. I don't know, I'm not too crazy about Artifact Psi. It's a decent card, but I don't know. I still think with like danger, as long as you have dangers on meta, it's not that good. I feel like you could go Psy, and any danger player will go, okay, I guess I gotta beat you down with these big danger beat stick monsters, and then up start goblin the whole time while I do it, and then you go pick a card. Alright, here's a beat stick, and that's the biggest problem I feel with every Yu-Gi-Oh player. But you cannot ignore the fact that Artifact Slide definitely is a good card. I think it will have good future potential, unless it gets hit on the ban list. And let's be honest, that's a good chance it will, because it blocks an extra deck. Like a full-on extra deck. You can play some flipping out over like D-Barrier, but Scythe is a better version. Up next, Flame Mark Buffalo. Okay, this card's $1.59 in the market price. It's going up in value. Came out in Power Code Link. I'll show you that in a second. And we're seeing it almost near $1.50. Actually, this guy has the thing about this card, the reason I'm so shocked that it even hit $1 is because of the amount of walls for this card. A lot of you players are getting places of this card. But looking at it, guys, it's at least $1. And this guy, and look at the, can we just talk about the walls? At $1.50, there's 122 versions of Mark Buffalo. At $1.50 again, there's 17 versions. $1.65, 15, 3, 85, 239 copies at $1.70 on Mark Buffalo. It's just not good enough. It's just I'm sorry. I mean, it's cool. It comes on here, but if you did what I said, which you did, because you're not dumb, you're watching this channel, you subscribe. By the way, hit the subscribe button. I should have said that in the beginning of the video. You bought your structure decks because they were telling your locals, because your locals are a bunch of scumbags. And this $8 Lady Debug, well, look who comes with it. Mark Buffalo. Also, Effect Fail, Lamphosaurus, Terraforming, Phantom Skyblaster, and 1-for-1. Great staple cards. So, you don't need to deal with this crap. Moving forward, guys, Dandelion Ultimate Rare is just going high in the market. Market price has card roughly around $20 for Ultimate Rare Dandelion, and it's not. It's $30. Hits about 33s after that. You know what really messed up? Is I want one of these. They're not seeing much play. It's banned. That's the reason why, by the way. And I want one. Now I can't get one. This is pod duality all over again. Moving forward, though, Domain of True Monarchs actually is going up in value. The Super Rares OTS Pack 3 is hitting near $5. It went up a whole dollar. From $4 to $5 throughout the weekend is pretty significant. For a card that doesn't really do much. Listen, I love Domain of True Monarchs more than you. Just don't question, I just do. I have the whole deck in German and in English. I love Monarchs. The thing about this card is, and the deck is, we need more. We can't just play what we have and go, this is good enough. Maybe at locals, sure. But the thing about Domain of True Monarchs is Salamangreat can easily get around it amongst other decks. And even though this is a fun card to play, I'm not too crazy about it currently. Hopefully there'll be some cool tech that makes this card better. But right now, Domain of True Monarchs is $5. Hopefully there's more Domain cards. Or we get Phantazmay off the ban list. And 3 Ethers, don't question it. Moving forward, Amorphate Goliath is another card that's $2.66 in the market. Well, it's actually about $2 first edition or near mint for this card. The reason why is because of the monster effect. It's not a play special monster from the extra deck, except Amorphate monsters. Amorphate Goliath is sitting roughly around 2750 attack. It's pretty good if you're looking to play Pendulums and you play this against, I don't know, everything. Especially against like Salamangreat, which you just bring a Goliath on and you're like, here you go. Yeah, it's 2750. You could get over, right? No? Okay, you die then. Not bad of a card. Great side deck staple, actually. And then we got Chair. Star Seraph Sovereignty is one of my favorite cards because it's Prismatic Secret Rare. It's my favorite Secret Rare, to be honest with you. I always not buy this card, and I always regret it. I think I'm going to buy this card after this video, but it's only about $5. It's actually under its market price. I just want an excuse to show you guys my gorgeous chair. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's just... Last night I did a live stream and everybody in live stream was wanting Chair. I got no love. Chair got it all. Star Chef Sovereignty is the reason why. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching my Mark Watches. Thank you so much for subscribing, for hitting the like button, commenting down below. I forgot to do the Q for V. Should we do a Q for V right now? This live stream is, I mean, this Market Watch is about, I don't know, 15 years old. Let's do a Q for V. Hold on a second. By the way, subscribe to PewDiePie. Here we go. Don't want to get demonetized by my own video. Q for V. Anyone do it? Here we go. The next Legacy set was announced. I actually don't. Since you show Legacy of Duelist in this Market Watch, I've been thinking about playing it in Lose One Turn. Oh, playing it in tandem with Lose One Turn. Lose One is a decent card, but you have to have a full deck to really work with you with Lose One Turn. What if the Go tournament offered no Konami support whatsoever, and as in a cash tournament, 100% cash payout to top players? It's just a thought. Granted, the store would make nothing on that, but it may attract clientele and bring around more players in general. Ricardo the Genius. Ricardo, for someone named Ricardo the Genius with a J, by the way, that's a really dumb idea. I'm not crapping on you, by the way. I just want to explain about how bad this is on all fronts. A Go tournament for cash is only good for players. Stores make nothing on that. Konami makes nothing on that. The players only make something on that. And let me explain. Most players will be playing, let's say, about $5-10 for a Go tournament. If they lose, they make zero. Top players make it. Well, Go is a game more skill than luck. It has luck in it, but definitely has a lot of skill in it. And for top playing Go players, well, they're going to be winning cash all the time. Those who pay $5 and get wrecked every weekend, they're not going to want to do that. And they get nothing. You remember, you said nothing, right? Because normally when Yu-Gi-Oh! Players at Yu-Gi-Oh! Events pay $5, they get an OTS pack. So they at least get something. Well, in a GOAT event, they get nothing. So it doesn't really benefit them whatsoever. Now, as for the store, why would they do this? Get more customers? If you're a store and you're holding GOAT tournaments, you have enough customers that you go hold a side tournament, which you shouldn't, by the way. It's unsanctioned. You can lose your OTS status. What I mean by that is, why would I hold a tournament in which I make nothing to get more players to come to my shop? That's not a problem for almost any shop. It's really not. The problem is getting the players to spend money or getting the players to play the game or a game, which lately with Yu-Gi-Oh! Has not been an issue. As far as Konami looking at it, yeah, big no-no. They yank your OTS status that fast. You get no more OTS packs, can't run any Konami season events, and cannot sell a product a day earlier because of it. Because you ran a Go tournament in which you, the store owner, made nothing. It's a horrible idea. And I'm not crapping on you, Ricardo. I know you're trying, and I know you're looking up for good ideas, and I hate, I'm really not, buddy. I would love to run sanctioned Konami Go tournaments. I really, you understand how much I want to do that, how badly I want to do that. I own 2 Go decks. I want to have a tournament. It's actually really fun. Unfortunately, you can't, because Konami sees that as unsanctioned Yu-Gi-Oh! And you can lose your OTS status and all the things I mentioned above, plus some other side things I can't really mention on camera. Unfortunately. Thank you for the question, Ricardo, and you are a genius. Change your J. I appreciate it, guys. Once again, please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the like button, subscription button, notification bell, and you guys have a great day.